And we're live. Rose. Yeah, we're live.
Hello. Oh, there we go. Yeah, making sure that we can hear it on the chat as well. Hear you.
It takes a couple seconds. Can you hear you?
It's delayed reaction. I muted it immediately because I didn't want to pick up on the mic, is the thing. So
Oh.
let's do our regular pre-show test. Can anyone hear me?
I'm still on starting soon, but oh no, it's going on.
Oh, there we go.
Here is Steve.
Okay. You may accidentally hear yourself duplicated at some point, but that's okay. I was just checking on my screen. Now I'm muting everything.
Yeah.
Rose is really quiet.
Oh, really? Interesting.
It's like,
Yeah.
Steven's like talking, and Rose is like talking.
How about now? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I've got the audio stuff for Rose and such maxed out.
Interesting.
I'm also very quiet.
You may accidentally hear yourself.
Everyone, like, Steven's really loud. Everyone else is quiet.
Steve, you're loud.
That's what I'm saying.
I am loud. Everybody
I'm
else.
also getting a lot of like white noise feedback, but that's nothing I can fix.
That might be me. Because as we've established, my fan is very loud. My laptop is very old.
Your fan's actually louder than you.
That is ridiculous. Okay.
Well, I mean,
bullshit.
I can't hear your fan in the call, so.
Well, we could just go through each person briefly muting to figure out where the white noise is coming from, but it is most likely to be somebody that's not on a headset.
I mean, my mic is separate from my headset, though, so I can hear you guys just fine.
Yeah, I don't hear any white noise.
But I don't see my
It's
mic.
starting to sound better. Everyone's
Okay.
starting to even out.
Well, that's good.
Maybe it's just your tech.
Maybe we should just start. In that case, then.
Let's just start.
Are we starting?
Okay, yes, we're starting. Everybody smiles, big energy. 3, 2, 1. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Dead Reckoning, our Wednesday night offering of D&D. Once again, we are joined by the lovely Michelle Sealight. Say hi, Michelle.
Hi, Michelle.
And let's also say hi to the rest of the cast as well, one by one. Starting with, I'm just going to go off my screen because we're on a Zoom call. Kelly, you go first.
Oh, well. I'm number one. Hi, I'm Kelly, and I'm playing Grimace McFeisty. He is a red dragonborn warlock, and he is just trying his best.
Aaron, you're next.
Hi there, I'm playing Birano de Cognac. I am a human swashbuckling rogue, and I've just stolen a pirate ship.
Allegedly.
Borrowing it.
Bethany?
Hi, I play Claire Ancaster, the drunken monk, and I'm mad at these guys for stealing my girlfriend's ship.
It's officially shipped! Oh my gosh!
I can't. Yep. Players immediately from that.
Alright. So it's established, folks. Claire and Calamity are a thing. Okay.
Allegedly.
Mike, you're next.
Calamity.
I'm Mike, I'm player of Bellin Thunderstole, a Tempest Sorcerer, and we've allegedly borrowed Claire's girlfriend's ship.
Which I just thought a couple named Clarity.
Memo to me, first thing we do is we throw Claire overboard.
And last but not least, because we really want to get to that action, Steve?
Allegedly throw her overboard. I'm Steve. I am playing LaForge, the Warforged cleric of the Forge, who is multi-classing now into Artificer. So I'm going to have some toys to play with fairly soon.
Alright, and then let's just get into games. So previously to the last game, speaking of chaos and calamity and that sort of stuff, our crew arrived at Frontenac like they were supposed to. They boarded on land, like they were supposed to. They were keeping an eye on Claire, which they were supposed to. They then turned around, stole the ship, because Birno, being the swashbuckling hero that he is, stole the bride of the wedding they were supposed to go to, and thus had to make a quick getaway because alarms were raised. There was only one ship in port. And as we have all established, the ship has now been stolen and they are out to sea.
It saved us having to give a wedding gift.
I mean, look,
Well, we'd actually already
technically,
bought the cheese board.
Yeah,
Forge
we
did get a
We have a
mahogany
cheese board.
specifically.
Yeah, we're
and
at,
gave
like,
it to the bride.
35
Right.
gold for a cheese.
We gave it to the cook.
Wow, yeah, that's right. You gave it to the cook, and she
Yes.
felt very, very, very happy about that.
He was
So
very happy about that.
she's happy to serve you. She's just like, I know which way the wind's blowing here, and I'm not gonna get myself injured. I'm gonna wait until Calamity comes to rescue us. Okay. All right. So of all of my all of my players, guests included, everyone roll a d6 for the
I'm gonna
moi.
use one of my shiny metal ones.
Ooh.
We got 5.
I'm gonna use one of my big gay D6s.
I got a 6.
Okay.
Look, it's rainbow.
Cool.
That's so
Oh,
gay. I love it.
And a 3.
I have a rainbow dice set too from Heartbeat Dice. Proceeds of all their sales go to LGBT charities.
That is a 5. Heartbeat Dice is not a sponsor, but if they want to be, I mean, come on.
We're open.
I'm just always a huge fan of helping charities.
Okay. So we're going to start with Birno and Velen. Where, actually, you know what? Let's start with Velen. Where are you on the ship right now?
At the helm.
Cool.
Where else would I be?
Do I assume you will be there all night?
Hopefully not, because I do need to sleep at some point.
Okay. Then that first thing in the morning, you're just back at the helm,
Lock myself to the boat.
making sure it's all good. Birno, I presume you're also still in the company of Roxanne at the moment. Where would you two be? Or like to be?
Yeah, exactly. Grab the captain's cabin down below. That'll have the biggest bed.
No, I'm there.
Have we mentioned that this is an 18+ stream?
Yeah, now I'm going to mention that this is an 18+ stream. Thank you, Steve.
Wait. So you're saying you're
He's not
kicking
married.
me out of the captain's room?
You never had a choice.
I mean, if you want to
She's not
watch.
married, so none of that hijinks.
You're
That's
above
actually my
deck.
cousin.
Shut it.
No, I'm allowing Aaron to narrate a scene. Keep in mind, if it gets a little too far, we can fade to black, but it would probably be the morning after, an afterglow.
Right. Okay. Sorry. So we are starting the morning next morning.
Yeah, that's
In
morning after.
case you were fiddling with Calamity's bed, there is like a pair of shackles under the pillow.
Ooh. However, Aaron wants to narrate it out.
Yeah. Grab one of the beds below deck, and I guess that's the night. If we're skipping to the next morning, and then yeah, go get some food.
Okay, so I would assume the two of you would head to the captain's court. No, you'd head to the galley where the cook is.
Yep.
Cool. And then next up, I'm gonna say Kelly. Where's Grimace? Where you at?
Well, he was in the captain's quarters because that was where the biggest desk was, so that he could spread out those books and do his studying. But apparently he got kicked out for sexy times, so he went and he spent the evening in the kitchen because that's his favorite place. And he really, really kind of sort of has a maybe tiny, insignificant crush on Jacqueline. She's very nice to him. And he ends up kind of falling asleep on the table in the kitchen and waking up feeling very sore and very hungry.
and she's humming just as she's getting the day's food started. You smell some form or other of like you can probably assume it's probably gruel of some kind, but it smells really good.
Heck yeah, she's an awesome cook. She is a good woman.
And she would make a Dragonborn very, very happy one day, I'm sure.
She will. God willing.
Claire, where do you wake up?
Where do I wake up?
Where do you want to wake up?
On deck.
Cool. You just all sprawled out, or where? Narrate it. Where are you at?
Near the front. Just kind of sprawled out. I started sleeping in a pile of rope.
That must be very comfy. All right, and LaForge, you feel yourself, or you know, your gears engaged and you boot up. Where you at?
Windows MS DOS version 2.71. All right, ready.
Mac OS, what?
Yeah,
It's a Terminator
LaForge.
from 1989.
LaForge would essentially be doing like stuff above deck, like doing the various things to keep the ship running.
You find a Claire in a nest of rope. Waking up. Probably hungover.
I add like another pile of ropes on top of her because this is where the ropes go.
Yeah, Claire, you hear, or you feel a pile of rope just blink on top of you.
Oh, for fuck's sakes.
Sleeping is for below decks.
I can sleep wherever the fuck I want.
You can also dance where you want to, but dancing is also below decks.
You can leave your friends behind.
She already did.
All right.
I guess because her friend don't dance.
But if they don't dance, they're no friends of mine.
Exactly.
We haven't even gotten to an Arnold Schwarzenegger impersonation. We're already quoting songs.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we've
just-
switched it from Arnold Schwarzenegger to Letterkenny because, to be fair,
To be fair,
Just help me the fuck up.
I believe she requires assistance.
yeah, he puts out a hand.
I take it.
He lifts her up.
Thank you. Don't you
Overboard.
start, sir. You're not here.
I'm right over there. I'm up here.
Good, because I need to talk to you.
She requires your assistance.
Has
And
she
as
had
you
enough
make
alcohol?
and as you make your way up, it's for you to discuss. We're going to do a quick jump away for a second. It's on a different ship, probably heading toward your direction, but not in any kind of eye view yet. Calamity, where are you at?
I'm currently at the top of another ship navigating with my compass. If there was proverbial storm clouds, there would be around Calamity. She is pissed.
It's a bright, beautiful, sunny day, and a seagull caw is passing by.
I shoot the seagull.
Want to roll for attack? I'm
That's
going to roll
bad
this out.
Oh, meow.
Hey.
That's an 18 plus Calamity.
Yeah, you got it. And splooshes in the water next to you. That's just at that point as Jim's coming up, and he's like, Captain, how we doing gaining on them?
You should be able to cut them off at the pass, but who was watching over the ship, Jim?
Well, you see, you were in the bar, and me and John were in the bar. So that only left Jacqueline at the in the galley And we all know after a bit of pull, she likes to fall asleep. So technically, it was Jacqueline.
So you are saying that it's Jacqueline's fault?
I mean, yeah.
Great.
Meanwhile, Jacqueline on the other ship is dishing out different things.
Dare you defame
To
me, Jacqueline?
yeah, she hands one to Birdo and to first to Grimace because he's there first. Spoons it out for Birdo and Roxanne when they arrive. Yeah, she doesn't look. She looks very Roxanne rather. She looks like she's not as perfect as she looked the night before. In fact, she looks like she's both of them have had a bit of a tumble. Looks good. I'll have some.
Very discreet.
Here's the shouting, and just Jacqueline's just like, oh, I see. You're going to be up there for a little bit. Does the big does it eat?
That's a good question.
No, he doesn't.
All right then. Pours herself out one, and that's the scoop away and just joins in the rest of the thing. Back up deck, Claire. Take it away.
Velen! I need to talk to you!
Have you had enough to
My
drink?
gun. What?
Have you had enough to drink?
I think so. But that's not what I need to talk to you about. We need to turn this ship around.
You're not wrong.
Great! Turn the ship around.
Tell me your reason why.
What?
Why?
One, Calamity's gonna catch up and murder us unless we return the ship. Two, you guys work for me. You should probably do what I say right now. And three, we stole a bride from a guy who I'm pretty sure could send a navy after us. I'd rather not have that on my dad's name.
Allegedly.
Thank you.
Not helping.
1.
Forge, can you do a perception check for me while they're talking?
We didn't steal anything that wasn't already stolen. 2. We don't actually work for you. We work for your father. 3. The wedding had nothing to do with any political anything. Whether or not he or Calamity and he try to come after us would require a significant amount more sailing expertise that I have to get this ship out of their line of sight. Which, at this point, we have a good headwind. But you are right, we do need to turn.
Sorry, that was a perception?
Yes.
Perception. Okay. So if there's a 2 beside it, I get +2 on it? Actually, I'll just roll on there.
Yes.
It seems a little easier.
Oh, there you go.
Clarify of a potential house roll, because I know some people do, some people don't. Is it possible to roll lower than your passive perception?
Oh, that I did not even think of.
Yes.
I play way
would
too
say
much
so.
D&D. Some people make it a house rule that you can't roll lower than your passive, because otherwise it's like, why ever roll for it? Just say you're doing it passively.
Or you can say you're doing it passively, and that's just what it is. I would say you can roll lower than
Okay.
your passive if you're, But even then, Steve, I see what the result is. What is your passive perception, though?
I have no idea.
It's
down
10
below
plus
the
your
attributes.
perception.
12.
Okay, I'll take the 12. Kind of see something in the distance. It's something.
Which direction?
Forwards from the ship.
Does it look like land?
You would assume as much. Doesn't look like a ship heading your way, though. It's
Land.
gradually getting closer.
Land ahoy.
Oh.
Not O,
Are we-
land.
Which point I'm saying that whilst looking directly at Claire. I'm just correcting. I'm correcting.
What did you call her?
Ooh.
I'm correcting. It's not ahoy, it's ho.
It is
Ahoy is a
actually
creature.
land ahoy. You are
Are we
incorrect.
going to turn around or
No.
not?
Why?
I think they're just name calling.
We have
You think-
have an innocent victim of a crime, and we are rescuing her from a fate worse than death.
She didn't need rescuing. She was getting married.
To clearly the wrong person. Otherwise, she wouldn't be here.
If you both also recall as well, she wasn't putting much of a fight up either.
Yeah, exactly.
So can I come on deck at any point?
Yep.
All right.
Yep, yep.
The sense of romance.
You guys can come up on deck anytime.
I mean,
Yeah,
if
their
Calamity is
sense of
destined to have
romance
this
is
ship,
going to
she'll
get
find
me
us.
killed.
So
I think
Birno's
she's
like
already
hair
seen
is
Jack.
blowing in the breeze, and he's got like the shirt open, and she's like clinging to him, type thing. Is that what's going
Yeah.
It's
on?
like a
very
it's like a
romantic novel.
Fabio.
Yeah.
It's like
Yes.
Fabio adult novel romance cover.
Ugh.
I can't believe it's not butter.
Someone hit him in the face with a seagull.
I'm fresh out of seagulls.
Where'd that seagull? Oh no, she shot it. Or was it goose? Sorry. My
Oh,
mistake.
that's right. Yes, you're right.
All right, so we'll wander up some point during this conversation then. So
Cool.
how about now? And then,
Mm-hmm.
so I guess I'll start taking a look around because got to
Mhm.
figure out where the hell we are.
Sure, perception check. Or actually, you're looking around to where you are?
Yeah.
Nah, do a perception.
All right. Exactly. Let me bring up the character sheet here.
Mm-hmm. What you got there?
Gotta
Ooh,
keep switching
15.
windows here. 15. Yeah.
Yeah. You definitely see off of the just off the front of the ship, off the bow. You do see that there is land in the distance. It'd take probably a couple of hours to get there.
All right. Anything I would recognize, or is it just that's land, this is water?
Yeah,
Okay.
nothing distinguishing off of it. It's an island. Unless there's a map or something that you guys were following, then
That's a
it
good
would be
question,
distinctive.
actually.
But yeah.
I would like
Mm.
to go through and find a couple maps.
Cool.
Get some navigation going.
You assume they would probably be in the captain's quarters, and you do head into there.
Yeah.
Watch where you step.
I take the wheel.
And now
Thank you.
LaFour's name is now Jesus. Take the wheel. Kidding.
Jesus.
It's Jesus,
pronounced
actually.
Ah,
Jesus.
my bad. Jesus, take the wheel.
All right.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Nice to know our Warforged has Tesla autopilot installed.
I have
LaForge,
detailed
act-
files.
Actually, LaForge,
Nice.
do you make your way
There it is.
towards land?
I basically just keep whatever heading that we had before.
Yeah, you're heading directly towards land.
That's
I mean,
fine.
It'll take us a couple hours to get there anyway. It should
Mhm.
take me not quite nearly as long to figure out where to go next.
Well,
Hmm.
you have to, I'm guessing, find the right map in all of the bottles that Calamity has stuffed them into. All the empty bottles, and then sort out the empty bottles from the full bottles.
Actually, out of curiosity, Calamity, is there any kind of rhyme or reason or organization to the maps?
Only a connoisseur of liquor would understand.
So yeah, you're gonna be working there, Velen. So you walk in. The previous night, Grimace. Did you clean up your stuff, or did you just leave it? No, because you went. elsewhere and known to Jacqueline's place. Never mind. So,
Yeah,
but
no,
you'd taken everything with you?
Yeah, I gathered up my books
Mhm.
and my stuff, and I went down to the kitchen where I knew I'd be welcome.
Very much so. Yeah, so Velen, when you walk in there, do me a investigation check.
I am looking for literally, hopefully, nothing all too difficult.
You're looking for a map.
Oh, not bad. 13. I'm looking
Okay.
for a map with the island of Frontenac and the farthest point away with any kind of indication of any kind of treasure.
Cool.
All I want.
Literally go to one of the first closets, open it, and a bunch of things fall out. Chests,
Of course.
papers, loose papers, a couple of empty books, empty journals, one full journal, and then a few rolled up parchments here and there. You suss out that one of the ones may be a map, and you grab it.
Sure. I also need a weapon, so I gotta go down into the stores.
Hmm.
Armor up, too.
That'll be something. Yeah, I hope you're noting this stuff down there, Calamity, this stuff that's going on.
Yeah. And I already know what's in that full journal too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna read that on my way out.
Oh, great.
The Sailor
So
Moon
first, oh god, no.
So the first page is a list of names that have been crossed off one at a time.
Oh,
Ooh.
Are you Stark
Bet
style?
you we could finish the list.
The following pages details. It's a self-memoir of all the different bounties she's been doing. All the different times she's had to hunt people down, by land, by sea, to try for either criminals, people who were delinquent on things. But there's also stories of all the people she's picked up along the way. And it's probably the only place where she's ever emotional that's not anger or drunk. There's a few mentionings of Claire in there.
Oh, with little hearts drawn around them.
Just a lot of them are like, what would Claire think if she saw me today? And it's probably the most vulnerable part of Calamity's writing. It's all written also in very nice cursive writing.
Alright, board now.
So with the scroll, you unroll it.
Yep.
And sure enough, you're able to look at not only Zenith, where you first came from, a beeline that leads sort of directly to Frontenac.
Oh, well,
If you trace it with your finger, you're just like, oh, there it is there.
I'm navigating.
Based on, you can probably gauge on where you landed. What you had to do was go sort of like, because where you parked or where you ported, as it were, parked, is also where you had to leave as well. You don't necessarily remember turning at all, so you might have just gone slightly to one side or gone to like on a slight angle to triangulate. There is at least a cluster of islands that are unnamed, but they are discovered there. You're heading beeline directly to those.
Logically, our first step is to find out what Romeo there is going to do with Roxanne.
Well, I think we already know what he has done with her.
Yeah, but here's the thing.
And she
We're
seemed to
gonna
have a
an
great
entire
time.
army after us until we, ditch the broad. So yeah, so I'll take this map, grab another one, see if I can find another something with treasure map X, some sort of something.
Oh, you think those would be somewhere for you to easily find with a? I'm sorry, a 13.
Soon after,
You'll also
It
notice
was
that
arranged by a drunk person, so Who
Maps
knows?
also have like stab marks in it, almost as if like there had been previous courses plotted where she just sticks a knife in it to be like, we're going here.
So after Velen said the entire army after us, you would have overheard, Navy, armies are on land.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
LaForge, do you see that? I would think so, because as far as I'm aware, the islands don't have any.
I see what.
Was it Navy on the islands?
I don't believe I see any Navy
Sorry?
on the island.
Oh,
Do you want me
sorry,
to do a
sorry.
perception check? I can do that.
I mean, yeah, another perception check.
Where's the perception?
You're taking like a general scan, sort of the horizon you're heading towards.
So,
Oh, that's better.
That's a little better.
are there any actual bottles of actual full alcohol?
Claire, did you leave any?
Yes.
We haven't
Now
even.
pretend
Alright, bring
Michelle
one of
isn't
those up
here.
too.
Did you leave any?
Yes. I only had like one bottle.
So there's
We have
still
one of those up
quite a
too.
few bottles.
We haven't even gotten to the secret stashes of like fake legs and tables and stuff.
I'm not gonna drink her entire stash.
No.
That'll make her want to murder me more.
I'm not going to drink anything.
first
So I bring it
night.
upstairs with a map. Hand the bottle to Claire. Actually, uncork it. Hand the bottle to Claire. There we go.
And hair the dog, you feel a little bit better.
Right? So, we have a couple of tasks. We have a rescued damsel. We have a borrowed ship. And we have no direct course to anything. But these islands look really interesting.
and
they know?
LaForge with your 21 there that you rolled.
Oh,
which is
nice.
really neat.
Jesus.
You're able to actually do a little bit of a zoom in of the coastline. It's clear. There's a spot for you to easily, weigh anchor, as it were.
Is it
and you can
out
use
of
one of the
sight of a direct line from Frontenac?
There is a shoreline, or there's like a beach line, but then there's also forest beyond that. It looks like there is some form or other of cover.
So,
Thing
like-
is, though, the ship will be obvious, and that needs to
Exactly.
be hidden.
We need to hide the ship.
You
don't-
do see an
we
entrance into
just-
some kind of cove, but you're not too sure what lies beyond there because you can't see past some of the rocks.
I'm assuming like I'm still on the wheel of the ship.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So Velen like stands forward with his blue skin and puts his eye up to the thing, and then you just see like LaForge, like his eye kind of twists a little bit and zooms
Mhm.
in.
Yeah.
Spectre Gadget.
Well, assuming we're coming out the west side of the island, there's no reason we need to anchor on the west side. It's an island. We can just sail around one tip.
Sail
of it.
around the island and go to another one.
Go
Can we
to
just
either another one
describe
or
the ship as a
just-
whale?
I was going to say just anchor off the other side of the island.
But chances are there are other people on the other side of the island as well.
Yeah, but
I
not once
mean-
I would recognize the ship.
Yeah, but would they be after us? Nah.
That assumes Calamity hasn't been all over the area.
There's also that. I mean, she probably has a reputation for being all over the area.
All right, so do we want to just skip this island and keep on going and stop? Just put some distance here then?
Sail until we fall off the planet.
And
Basically,
eventually you will hit land because there, like I said, it's
Oh, I
a
mean-
pool where all the water is, and you will hit the edge of that pool.
you can always go around the island.
And it is a cluster of islands of, I would say, about like 4 or 5 different islands.
We should go around the island.
Archipelago.
Agreed.
It's an archipelago, yeah. Okay, so you choose to move past said island.
Correct.
Cool. Back to Calamity. On your compass, you do see where it's pointing north.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of shifts a little bit to,
Dirty.
say, the east.
They're altering course. Everybody! Move towards starboard side. We can cut them off at the archipelago.
The ship turns and
Quick thing.
you hear at the helm, full speed, Captain.
Quick thing
Double
first.
time.
Quick thing first.
All right.
Thanks for the raid, Table of Horrors.
Thanks for the raid.
All right. So yeah, full speed. You feel the wind go past as the Imperial galley ship heads full speed, if not faster than before. We're getting a good view of Cad there, Aaron. Meow.
Aaron showing off his pussy cat.
It's so cute.
How large is the ship that we're on?
Yours is a schooner. It's smaller.
So it's a sloop or a baroque?
I would say it's smaller and
A bark,
faster.
rather? Okay.
So
what we
is
can do
the
then-
encyclopedic knowledge of someone who's played the Commodore 64 game Pirates as a kid.
Yes. this is where see, this is all coming back to benefit.
I will definitely
Smaller
describe.
ship, we can sail straight into the wind, or
For
straight into basically a
Calamity's-
side wind,
For
which will
Calamity's sake.
completely.
Oops, sorry. Go ahead. Sorry, finish up, Mike.
If we're on a smaller ship, we can actually sail. I'm not entirely sure what the term is called, but we can basically sail sort of angled to the wind and actually still maintain a decent speed. But if she's in a galleon, she's going to be massively slowed.
Also, we're kind of steampunky as well, so
True.
I will definitely say, Calamity, you're in a ship with benefits.
Oh.
Got one of those women attached to the front of it.
And
I
she's
have-
got like, she has this constant look of just like the quizzical like eyebrow up and just like kind of expression.
That's
I
the name
have-
of the ship, Friends with Benefits.
I have not had
FWB.
The FWB.
I have not had a chance yet to install the engine.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh god.
Yeah, there's definitely an engine in this one for sure. So. All right.
We're still relying on wind power then.
At this point in time, yeah.
Gotcha.
And with one ish, maybe two people that know sailing per se. So all right, can I have everyone, since you're all on deck now, everyone make perception checks for me, please.
Do we see any land hose?
Alright.
17.
Perception is a 14 for me.
Okay.
17.
18.
13.
And 16. Okay. Yeah. After a good few, you come towards island. You come towards one of the islands as you're sailing past it. And you see an individual hopping up and down. Going, hey! Hey!
There is someone jumping up and down.
Do they require assistance?
I am not close enough to ask.
You hear, help! I need help!
Apparently,
what-
yes.
Yes, yes.
Sounds like he needs assistance.
Who is currently at the wheel?
That'd be me.
All right, what you do?
Are we giving them assistance?
You're the one at the wheel. You can make up your mind yourself.
Do we have anything better to do?
I
Apparently,
say yes.
we're a ship by vote.
Yeah, let's give him a hand.
Democratic.
Cool. There's not really anywhere for you to port, LaForge, that you notice, and Velen as well, you notice as well. The only way that you can reach the individual is to weigh anchor and to at least get a lifeboat with a couple of you on there to see what they need. And Claire, you know where the lifeboats are.
Yep.
You know this ship intimately.
Yep.
I ship it. All right.
Hard. You know what? Anyways. Do you convey this information, either of you?
Yeah. I will leave them
Anybody?
to the lifeboats.
All right.
Um,
And per penny and per pound.
I have gift of the sea. I could just swim out there.
Okay. Do you?
We have a pile of rope.
I mean, how
Grimace-
close are we to the water? Because we'd probably, she and I would probably be, or Grimace would probably be moving just as fast on our own than we would with the boat. Just we wouldn't be able to get this other person back.
I'm giving options.
So
Those of you who can't
Yeah.
swim can also go by boat.
We have rope.
But yes, there's there's rope, and also at least a few of you can swim.
We will tie a rope around either of you. You swim to him. If
Well, my
you are in
swimming
need,
speed
with
is
the rope.
faster than my walking speed, so
if you are in need of assistance, pull on the rope twice, and we will reel you in.
like I'm a trout. Cool.
I mean,
This way, we do not have to abandon the boat.
don't abandon the boat.
Well, no,
We'll just leave the cook in charge again.
because that
Worked
went
out so well last time. All right. I guess we take a lifeboat.
Okay. How many of you would like to go? Or do all of
I'll
you
go.
go?
How many people does the lifeboat hold?
It can hold at least 4 of you. LaForge is a little bit bulky.
I will remain on the ship
I will
with the other end of the
I will
rope.
go.
That means Roxanne would have to stay behind as well.
All right.
Roxanne.
But you figure Vera know that she'll be safer here with LaForge and with the cook here as well.
Well, yeah, you leave her on the bigger boat.
I toss the rope down to the lifeboat.
I don't think the rope's going to be that long.
It will be long enough.
well.
Like I pull in semi-close, like not enough to like beach it or anything, but
Grimace is just gonna dive right in there. Later, losers. He's heading for the beach.
Yeah, so... roll me a d6 there, Grimace.
Sure thing.
Just for funsies.
Just for
roll a
funsies.
D6.
Not really for
roll a
funsies.
D6.
A 4.
Cool. So it's not a huge professional fancy dive, but it's enough that you dive right in without harming yourself. And you swim your way towards land and towards the still leaping individual. You wonder how they have that much energy to jump that much. The rest of you pile into the lifeboat.
In very good shape.
Why not?
Claire, you're going to?
Yeah, I'm going to.
Cool. And I get whoever is rowing. I get 2 volunteers.
Elro.
Okay.
All
and-
right.
Okay, for the 2 of you, can I get you to do strength checks for me?
Right.
So that be
Yeah, Grimace, you're gonna probably get there before they do. Definitely.
that'll be 18.
Definitely.
I rolled an 18.
Birna rolled a 3. So
You just guys.
so I'm
go
rolling by
around in circles.
myself pretty much.
you're
Or
going
we're
in a
going in
circle.
circles.
You're going in a bit of a circle. You know. Until until Birno suddenly realizes, oh, you're going at that speed, and then goes a little bit faster, matches, and you make your way. Grimace, on the
I'm
other
not an
hand,
ambi turner.
Grimace, on the other hand, has made it to land.
See ya, suckers.
Face it, Derek, you got a lot of skills, but turning left ain't one of them.
The individual has stopped jumping up and down at this point, and you notice that they're a female gnome in raggedy-looking clothes. You're not too sure how long they've been there, but they look like they've gotten a little bit of a tan than normally they do. And they just look super grateful, and they're just like, oh, thank goodness! I'm so glad you're here. Do you have room on your ship?
Well met, madam. My name is Grimace McFeisty. It's not really my ship, but I am on board, and it looks like a number of my compatriots are gradually rowing circles out here.
You see them do a little circle until finally, oh, there we go.
I'm sure they'll be here within the next couple of hours. I can keep you company until then. How did you end up here?
Oh, the ship that we're here, we were mutinied and set upon, and even worse, there were monsters in the sea, and we were destroyed.
Oh dear. When was this?
Well, this was not but a couple of days ago. We were meant to go to a wedding, but, well, the mutiny kind of happened.
About that.
You can't trust parrots, really.
Well, you didn't miss anything. The wedding didn't actually happen, so that's a plus.
You were there?
I saw the aftermath. A friend of mine was involved.
Oh, I'm sorry. That also reminds me. One of my other party, they were going to get supplies so we could build a bonfire so we can attract a ship. Turns out we don't have to. But they went into the woods, and I tried to find them, and I don't know where they went.
Uh-oh. When was this?
Oh, this was about 10 minutes ago.
Okay, don't panic.
You arrived shortly after, and I'm so worried. They're my son. They're my only life, and they're my life and everything in the entire world. They're the only thing I have.
Okay, all right, no worries. Do you know which direction?
Well, I know he went probably in there just straight through, as far as I'm aware. Their footprints are hard to track. I'm no tracker, unfortunately. You probably can't tell from the clothes. I'm noble, and
Well, I'm no tracker either, but this island's not that big, so you stay here and tell everybody that I've gone to see if I can find your son. And Grimace heads off into the bush, doing his manly thing.
All right. How's your survival?
I don't know. Let's find out. How is my survival?
Generally pretty low when the characters split up.
Like a horror movie.
Oh,
7.
no.
Sorry, 7?
Yeah.
Okay, you do find the tracks just fine, but similarly, you lose track of them. If you're trying to look for those tracks again, though, do an investigation check.
Okay, I am still trying to find them. I want to see if I can find them. 3. I'm so investigative.
You're looking real hard.
Grimace is
It's
going to
really
find
nice.
Jimmy Hoffa before Grimace finds.
You're taking a good long look at the ground, going, any minute now, though, just jump at it.
There are no tracks up there.
I see no tracks. There are no tracks.
I'm gonna give you a take 10. So in that time that you do find a set of tracks, the rest of the party does arrive, and the gnome lady greets all of you and is like, realized she didn't introduce herself either. She's like, "Hi, your friend is looking for my son. I'm Lady Elaine, and my son George has gone into the woods to get provisions to attract a ship. We don't need that anymore, but he has not been back for, last I checked was 10 minutes ago when he left. Your friend went looking for him, and she points straight into the woods."
Okay, wait. Your son left 10 minutes ago.
Yes. Doesn't take him that long. There's woods everywhere.
What? Where did he go?
Into the woods.
That way.
Your
Why?
grandmother's house?
To get wood so we can build a bonfire to attract a ship.
Wait, 10 minutes ago. Why are you here?
She goes in the whole story of how she was there was a mutiny on the ship that was supposed to go to the wedding, but after the mutiny that happened, they were also set upon by a sea monster that destroyed their entire ship. She doesn't know who else has survived, but her and her son have survived and have made it to this island.
Does the sea monster have like
So-
4 tentacles?
She doesn't recall.
You mutinied. And
The crew mutinied.
Why'd they mutiny?
They didn't like the captain, I guess. Why else would they
yeah,
mutiny?
there's a lot of that going around.
Also, Noble. I don't know why. I'm just a passenger.
Oh, okay. Then why? Never mind.
Grimace, after a
Which
while,
way
you
did
do
the-
find the footprints, and they head off sort of more towards as well. But you find actually a couple of different sets of footprints by one of the trees.
Uh-oh.
Which way did the dragon go?
The dragon girl went straight that way, and she points towards the woods. But if you take a look on the sand, Grimace's footprints are still fresh in the sand. As of 10 minutes.
Second level, and we was already splitting the party. All right.
Oh, come on, live dangerously.
I will have liked to have brought what kind of armor I would have found.
Oh, you find yourself a breastplate.
Okay. And a cutlass.
Yep.
Some kind of weapon. Okay.
Mm.
I need a weapon.
Yeah, you got a breastplate and a cutlass.
Hooray! All right. Let's go rescue him. And then maybe find your son as well.
Hey!
Head off in that direction.
You just keep going straight. Eventually, you'll just go around the island. So.
Waiting for these two.
So once we're done rowing in circles and we make it to the beach, then, I guess big rigmarole, like get up to speed on the story, and then we're all heading off together. Then after the dragon footprints.
Mm-hmm. The jar is still fresh in the sand. There's
Alright.
not much wind, and also she's not gonna. She's just helpless noble. Can't do shit.
Thanks
I
for the
take
bits,
another
ABP
swig of the
bud.
rum.
And the noble lady, Lady Elaine looks at each of you with just big eyes.
Are you coming too?
I have no means to fight. I mean, I could. I don't know how much good I could add, but
It's fine. We got
Well-
this.
okay. I think I'll be fine here.
Alright, let's go find the fucking dragon.
Grimace, in the meantime, do you want to do another investigation check for me?
Sure.
Hopefully it's better.
Thanks
Come
again for the
on.
bits, AVP bud.
Go in.
Yay!
There we go. That's better.
Okay. So you do see signs of a struggle of some kind.
Oh dear.
And the closest tree has little, like, dig-in marks.
Hmm.
And looks like something's been dragged up the tree.
Huh.
You're at least a 5-foot square away from it.
Well, I can honestly say that I'm not that great at climbing trees, but
You do have your weapons on you, and
do.
you have whatever it is you choose to have weapons on there.
I also, what else? I have a sickle.
That could be useful for climbing.
I was
Mhm.
I was gonna say I can just start chopping down some greenery if I have to.
So what do you choose to do?
What do I choose to do?
There's been
I
signs of a
choose-
scuffle, and someone dragged up the tree that is 5 feet away from you.
Okay, well, I've come this far. I'm no quitter. I'm gonna keep going, and I'm going to find out what happened here. Hello? Anybody hear me?
You three do hear that on the way in.
You went this way.
Oh,
And
hey,
you're-
look, I think we found the dragon.
And you were able to find Grimace just fine. Grimace, you see your 3 other compatriots come up behind you.
Hi, everybody. It looks like I have come across the scene of a fight, possibly a crime. I have not quite figured it out yet. Arm yourselves, my friends.
Each of you do me a perception check, please.
Ooh, 17.
10.
Thanks for the sub, Martlet
22.
Games.
I got an 8.
22.
Okay, Velen. Everyone else doesn't quite hear it. Velen, you're the first to hear it. You do hear shuffling from around a tree that is 5 feet away from Grimace, where they were standing when you saw them. There is a slight shuffling around in the tree and around the bushes there.
We're not alone.
No shit,
I know, you
Sherlock.
guys just joined me.
Not alone, not alone, not alone.
Did you guys hear that?
Hey, that was new.
Trees don't normally make that sound, do they?
Did you hear that? Did you hear that? No. It sounds like something's imitating words. Like it could
Alright.
be like faulty recordings. You hear
I'm out.
a struggle of some kind, and no, let me go, no. And it sounds like a crackled, like fading in and out sort of recording of it.
And somebody needs to check their headset.
Ah, dang it.
Echo, echo, echo. All right.
All right. I'm out.
From beyond the bushes,
Howard, I'm pulling out my crossbow and I'm going forward. This is not cool.
From beyond the bushes, you see what looks to be a black cat with many gray stripes, violet eyes, and an unusually white blaze on the chest. Purple glowing eyes also, and very sharp fangs. The tail looks abnormally long for a regular cat, but it steps out and it kind of is imitating the sounds it's heard from you guys and from the scuffle that you can assume is what they were part of.
So this is the size of a house cat?
Tad larger and much thinner. Some of them come from beyond. There's 4 of them altogether. 2 of them come down from the tree, and 2 of them come from behind the tree or from the bushes. There's 4 of them altogether, like I said. Anyone wanting to find out what they are? Nature check.
Who goes there? Well, my nature is shit, but let's find out what happens.
Doesn't live in the ocean. I don't know what it is.
14.
7. It doesn't live in the ocean. I don't know what it is.
4.
15.
Okay, so Grimace and Birano, you recognize these as Sylvanshi, which are native to certain islands in Gaia's pool. This just happens to be one of those islands that houses them. They tend to hunt very much like feral sort of animals as well. They usually tend to go for like weak, small things. Young gnome would probably be good appetite and decent eating for them.
That's not good.
Roll initiative, peeps.
Gosh.
Unhand the gnome!
So what you're saying is we're not domesticating them.
Unfortunately, no. They're also kind of licking in their chops as well.
And I can't have one as a familiar, is what you're saying.
No, I'm also saying that too.
Okay.
They hungry.
I have rolled a 7.
I got 9.
14.
18.
LaForge is going to go below decks because he knows how much of a screw up the rest of the crew is. He's going to prepare the cannon in case they come running out like, they're after us.
Not a bad thing as well. In that case, then LaForge. You know, LaForge, why don't you also roll me an initiative as well, just in case?
Sure.
Do I need to roll an initiative?
So let me check a thing really quick. Actually, we're going to do a quick switch to Calamity.
Oh, right. I have to click on my thing or whatever.
You
first.
do see something that might resemble the chaos just off of the bow. Just on the one side of the island.
Oh.
Does my compass point to it?
It does point directly to it, and it kind of like swivels a little bit, as one does and when it's hanging out there. As if in excitement. It just... Or anticipation.
I'll be back.
Okay, back to the action.
Gonna die.
I'll just take the first one because I didn't have the thing selected and I have no idea how to select the thing on this.
And they rolled shittily. Okay. So you guys are lucky. You're lucky. They go last. So... Like, I don't mind saying it. They rolled shitty. Velen, you're the first to act. So there's two of them that are 5 feet away from you, and 2 others that are, I'd say, about 20 feet from you.
And they're advancing?
They are advancing. Probably by the next round, the 5 feet ones will be in your attack range.
Oh, so they're not actually in range. They're not like next to me?
Now, like, say, like in the 1 5-foot or 1 5-foot square, they're in the next one to you. So yes, they're in hitting range, but they are creeping up closer to you.
Fine. Let's see.
What do you?
Cutlass in hand. I am going to. So, just have my spell this. Edit, load. Use my bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
Cast Booming Blade.
All right, go for it.
You want
And
me
what
to?
does it do?
I cast a spell and make a melee attack with it against one creature within 5 feet of you. On a hit, the target suffers weapon's attack damage and then becomes sheathed in booming energy until the start of my next turn. If the target willingly moves 5 feet or more before then, it takes thunder damage.
Okay.
What's that? A weapon attack. Oh, darn it. Sorry.
All good. That being said, we had a sub from Martlet Games. Thank you, Martlet Games.
Cutlass is same as a scimitar then?
I would say so, yeah.
Yeah, so d6. Okay. All right. Boom.
Yeah, you definitely
21.
hit. You definitely hit. Roll damage.
9 damage.
Uh,
And
Check these guys.
so I would have to move up 5 feet then. I think, right?
Don't even have to worry about it. Your cutlass comes swinging down upon the unfortunate average-sized creature. And double checking what your attack was. Hits it pretty dang hard. Yeah, if it moves any closer to you, it will probably get shocked for sure. But it is hissing violently at you. Next. Or is there... That was a bonus action. Was there anything...
Yeah, and then it was my attack was the main action.
And your attack, okay. You can also move since I don't think you've moved at this point.
Well, if I've attacked it, I'm not moving because then it invokes an attack of opportunity.
Cool. So
I'm not that crazy.
That is your turn?
Yep.
Cool. Birno.
I actually forgot to level up my character after last session, but I'll just run with this anyway.
Okay.
So I'll move up and attack one of them with my rapier.
Cool. Roll to attack.
And that should come through with... oh, I rolled a 1.
Yeah, and it's not like a full one. You do whiff. It just took a lesson from its other counterpart and avoids it, ducking under your attack.
Maybe you shouldn't have worn yourself out so much last night. Arms a little sore.
Fair point. It's a fair point.
Claire, you are next.
I'm next.
Hmm.
Okay. I think I'm just going to hit it with
which one are you hitting? The ones that are 20 feet away or the closer ones?
the closer ones. Obviously, the closer ones.
Okay. Are you going for the one that Birno missed, or are you going for the one that Velen hit?
I'm going for the one that Birno missed.
Okay.
It's probably pissed.
Roll to attack.
Alright, roll to attack with fist. That is not rolling in the thing. That is 13.
Check. Not quite. This one also seems to avoid your attack.
Oh, motherfucking piece of shit.
Yeah.
Oh, you even swear like a sailor.
It's a nasty kitty.
Let me just check my notes again. Grimace.
All right. So I was originally, you said, about 5 feet away from the tree. So how close are these guys to me now?
It's only been like a few seconds. They're still just creeping up, so they're about 5 feet away from you.
Okay. I am gonna.
None seem to be wanting to attack yet.
Okay.
because it's not their turn
I'm
yet.
gonna save my crossbow bolts, even though I had my crossbow out. I'm gonna put it back.
Mm.
I'm gonna Eldritch Blast a bitch.
Woo!
Roll.
Go to the mall to blast a bitch.
Rich blast.
All right.
Oh, that's description. Cool.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna do the thing. Why did it not do the thing? Why is it not doing the thing?
maybe click it again, or click Eldritch Blast in the description.
That's what I was trying to do, but it's not doing.
Okay.
Oh, for Christ's sake! Sorry, guys.
That's
I
okay.
thought I had it set up here, but apparently.
If it's just a regular attack roll, it can just be a roll, just a d20, which...
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe I'll just roll the dice,
Well-
and I'll fix this later.
For sure.
Eldritch Blast is just a d20 plus your Spell.
Yeah, 1d20. Yeah. Okay.
Spell modifier.
There we go. 17. There we go.
Yeah, that hits. And then on hit, the target takes 1d10 force damage. So then roll a d10. Plus, is there anything else? Let's see.
Just 1d10.
Yeah, just 1d10.
Okay. Ah. Sorry, I lost my screen. There we go.
And which one are you aiming for? The hit one or not hit one?
Whichever one is closest to me at this point, or
Okay.
are they about the same right now?
They're about the same. Anyway, I think the one in front of. Wonderful.
1 hit point. Yeehaw!
You hit it. It's
Enough
seems
to piss it off.
Oh, it's pissed. And on its turn, it goes for the last person that attacked it.
Mm-hmm.
However, it breaches its 5 and is struck out of the air by lightning. That barely misses you, Grim. Do you want to just do a dex save for me? Just how close it was to you?
I'll do a tuck and roll.
Yeah.
21.
So you see it, and you're gonna go and try and dodge it. When you do dodge it, it enters your square of attack, basically, and is then struck by a large bolt of lightning. Which, Velen, you know that is your handiwork. And is enough to kill it. It flops on the ground.
Woo!
Poor thing didn't have a chance.
Nope.
Barbecued kitty.
Two other, the 20 feet ones away move closer. They're now 15 feet away. The other one is going to go for the last person that attacked it, and that was Claire. Claire, what's your AC?
My AC is. Scroll up, I say. My AC is 15.
It just barely gets through and goes in for a bite.
Oh. Oh. So it wants to play that game.
But it's like a small creature, too. And there we go. It gets you for just 7 damage.
Okay. I'm not happy.
And then the fourth one is dead. The other two got closer. Okay, back to the top of the rotation. Velen.
Hi. What's left? What are we looking at?
One puss got shocked and electrified and is now limp on the ground. One attacked Claire, and there are two that are 15 feet away from you. The two that are 15 feet away are just crawling towards you, just like because they've seen the other one get shot out of the air by lightning. So they're kind of going towards one of them's going deciding between you and Birno. The other one's clearly going for Grimace.
How big are these animals?
Slightly bigger than the average size cat.
Oh, so they're like little things.
Not little things. Like they're
Like what are you
their
talking
size
about?
of say like a regular
collie?
golden size of a collie, golden retriever kind of thing.
Okay.
Not big enough to mount, but big enough as like a pet. But bigger than a house cat for sure.
Let's see. There's one going for Claire, two off 15 feet away from us that aren't actually advancing too aggressively, so I guess I will. I gotta grab the one that's attacking Claire.
Okay, go for a grab.
And that's a strength athletics.
Yeah, let's go with that one. If you have any grappling in there as well, I would say if it's... I know it's not vampire per se,
That's
but...
the plan. 21.
Yeah. So you grab it by the tail and pulls it and tries to dig its claws into the ground after it successfully takes a bite out of Claire, and has this... Claire, you can see it has this shocked expression, just like, what? As it's being like pulled by the tail by this genasi.
I grab it by the scruff, speaking of shock, and I'm going to dump a shocking grasp into it.
Cool. Do the thing.
And throw it to its companions. So, do I automatically? Do you want me to roll to hit for the shocking grasp, or do I already have it?
Yeah, if it'll
held?
roll it into, if you'll do it on roll 20, go for it. If not, I would say D20 it. But
18.
You hit anyways.
Cool. For 3 whole damage.
It definitely feels it. And
then toss it to its friends.
You toss it to its friends.
Nice.
They both fail because I rolled shittily. And 2 other cats. Let's see. I'm also going to incur a tad more damage as well. So the shocked cat, the shocked, what they call it again? I'm going to refer to it as cat. It's going to be Sylvanshi. So the one Sylvanshi that you grabbed and shocked, you threw at the other 2. The other 2 are too busy, one deciding between the 2 of you to go for it that it doesn't see, and then the other one is busy with Grimace that doesn't see its compatriot being thrown at it. You see the 3 of them kind of scramble and kind of claw at each other as cats usually do, or Sylvanshias usually do. And yeah. The Sylvanshi that was shocked initially, though, looks a tad more hurt than you did before, mostly from the throw. That is your turn.
Yep.
Birano. The group of cats are now grouped together.
But they're still advanced and they're not getting scared off?
I mean, they're kind of hindered at this point. I wouldn't say they're prone, per se, except maybe the one that was thrown. But they're distracted from approaching. They're about 15 feet away from you.
Well, any of the ones that still look aggressive will attack. If the others look ready to flee, I'll let them go.
I mean, do an insight check if you'd like, just to get an idea.
I got a -1 on these. 13.
You can tell the one that was thrown is a little bit dazed. It's still also kind of shocked. The other 2 the one that was going for Grimace was definitely spooked, as was the one trying to decide to go for you or Velen. So 2 of them are definitely spooked, but they do seem to be aggressive still, and even more so. Definitely towards Velen.
All right, I'll go. I'll attack one of those ones then.
Okay.
That's the rapier.
You hit.
Yeah. And the damage is 11 piercing damage.
Yeah. So one of the other ones sort of goes for Velen, just like da-da-da-da-da-da-da-wah, and then just to go for it, and then your sword slashes down,
yeah,
and stabs, and right in the gut, knocks it out of the way. It rolls over and just dies. 2 Sylvanshi down, 1 shocked and 1 a little bit perturbed, and still going for Velen. Claire.
Yep. Okay. So we have 1 still going for Velen.
1 still going for Velen and 1 kind of like shocked.
Okay, so the one that's going for Velen, the one that is going for Velen, I am going to bite it.
Ah, you're gonna play its own game, huh? Okay.
Yep.
Go for it.
Nat 20.
Okay. Since it's a nat 20,
Yep.
describe to me how you go and get this thing. That's gonna be my
Okay.
house rules. If you roll a nat 20, I would like you to describe how this goes down.
I'm just pretty much going to walk up to it, grab it by the scruff of its neck, lift it up to eye level, growl before I grab it, just kind of stretch it a bit, bite into its neck, and then push it away.
Roll damage, please.
Well, that's one way to skin a cat.
It's still Banshee in this case.
Oh, this is 2d8.
Oh yeah, bad dad jokes, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, I got 5 damage total, which also means that I gain 3 temporary hit points.
Sweet. That one's looking real rough. And there's still the dazed one. Grimace. You just saw Claire pick one by the scruff of the neck, go for a bite, and just drop it, and it's looking mighty not good. And then the other one is just billing out.
Well, I'm slightly taken aback by Claire's behavior, but but I shall
Lightly?
I shall stay in the moment and keep my mind on what we're doing here.
Mm-hmm.
And I will just inquire about this later. So for now, I think we fixed my Eldritch Blast. I was going to do it again and do it properly this time. So let's give it a shot.
Go for it.
Alright.
Which one are you going for? Claire's or the Bill, the dizzy one?
Oh, well, Bill seems to be just kind of. So we'll let him do his thing, and I will go after the one that just was molested.
Hosted, if you will.
Yes.
You definitely hit.
There we go, 19. And see if I get my damage as well. There we go, 5.
Awesome. That just about does it. It hits, connects, and just moments after Claire drops it, your Eldritch Blast hits it on the side and knocks it out as well. It, too, is limp.
I almost feel sorry for it.
Almost.
Then
Should we give Calamity and LaForge a chance to interact?
yeah, just 1 second.
Okay.
I'm just getting ready
actually-
to shoot the cannon.
Let's say in this case, actually, LaForge, are you down underneath?
Yeah.
No, that's true.
That's fine.
She won't actually sink her own ship, will she?
Okay. But you do hear on top of the deck, you hear Roxanne call out, "There's a ship on our stern!"
I don't remember.
None of
ordering
y'all
any
hear
packages.
it. LaForge hears it.
All right, so I'll go back above deck.
Mm-hmm.
How close is said ship?
The ship is... I don't do yards by visuals. They're not quite horizon. They're definitely coming in fast. They're probably about like an hour or so away. You just gauge from the distance. From what you can tell, it's a Frontenacian royal ship. And it's a big one.
Uh-oh.
Wait here one moment. And I go back below deck.
Calamity, you do see yourself getting closer and closer to your ship. You are on that ship.
Yep, she is going full speed ahead. This isn't her ship she's borrowing. And she knows what her own ship is like. So
And what your own ship is capable of.
Yep. So she's going full speed ahead. She is giving them instructions to slow down once they reach the appropriate amount of meters. I'm not an actual sailor.
Within
Are you
cannon range, I think is what you're going for.
Are you going for some kind of attack on that sort of thing, or would Calamity?
No,
go for
she's
ship
not going to
attack?
attack her own ship. She
Of
can't.
course, she
Physically
can't. Yes.
incapable of doing so.
Stop blowing holes in my ship.
The ship she's
but-
borrowing, she can totally do whatever the fuck she wants.
Oh
with.
yeah. So the plan is, though, Calamity, are you planning to board engage?
She wants to board
on
her
your
own ship.
Okay, so it'd be like in swinging radius for sure, just to make it
Yeah.
all fancy and flashy.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
That'll probably take care of the rest of combat. So, rest of y'all.
The reason why I went back below deck is because I'm gonna fire the cannon not anywhere near the gnome, just to like let people know on the beach that something's going on.
Ah, like a warning
Okay.
shot. Gotcha.
So you basically just fire gunpowder, essentially, just for like a.
Oh no,
warning
I'm
shot.
firing a I'm firing a cannonball.
It's a very clear warning, right?
Okay.
Warning
Takes
with
gnome out of the-
emphasis.
Knocks
Okay.
the gnome out of the tree.
Can you just roll me a d20 just for shits and gigs for that case then? Roxanne's not sure what's going on. She's like Frontenacian ship. She's about trying to figure out if she should jump or if she should just start steering the ship.
On to knock, tabernac.
Like
I rolled a
sending
2.
text in bold, you know?
Oh damn.
Okay, so
So
Yeah,
Velen
both
is
of the gnomes.
triumphant, holding his sword above him, and then like, the cannon.
you let loose a cannon ball, and it's a loud boom. Everyone on the island can hear it. The last
That was the point.
Bill, as it were, the last cat standing, or last Sylvanchi standing, scampers off from the big boom. Scares it off.
Ah, you chicken.
All right.
At this point, you hear like a vroom as a cannonball whooshes past all of you, breaking the tops of the trees. I need you to do a dex save, each and every one of you, who was in combat.
Oh, this is gonna go well.
La Forge, what the fuck?
30 saving.
How did you know it was me?
Even.
Who else would it be, you dumbass?
Okay, I got a
Oh,
14
16.
on my dex.
15.
Sorry, what'd you get, Bethany?
14.
22.
Yeah, it clears it. Y'all hit the dirt as a bunch of different branches fall down, and no trees fall down, thankfully, but just a bunch of like heavy branches just miss you guys. Barely, Claire, as you are sort of the last to react.
Birno is just doing like the Matrix thing. Sorry, I just knocked my mouse over.
Well, the worst would be to do the Baron Munchausen thing and grab onto the cannonball.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah,
Just ride it into the trees.
that too.
Wee!
Yeah, so cannonball just went
All right.
sailing through the air.
So do we
And
see this
Grimace,
kid?
if you shouted it, just yeah.
Do we see this kid anywhere?
You don't. I mean,
Up
if
the
you go
tree?
towards the tree and look up, you do see a very munched on gnome teenage boy. Didn't stand a chance,
Aww.
unfortunately.
Well, now I have to go back and deliver the sad news to
Uh,
Milady Gnome.
somebody's firing at us. We've got a slightly bigger problem.
Yeah.
But you
but-
also hear the gnome lady that you were talking before just scream bloody murder.
All right. Hustle back to the beach.
All right. Milady, I am so sorry. We found your son, but he did not make it.
You make it back to the beach, and yeah, she's horrified, clutching above her chest, just like. And then she gets that news. She's not had a good day.
Oh.
Sort of in tears, just like. Was there anything? Did you know what happened to him? Did you know how he died?
He was attacked by feral cats.
Yes. But fear not, we killed most of them. They will not be hurting anyone again.
Oh, my poor, poor son. Oh yeah, and your friend decided to shoot the island, and
Yeah, we noticed.
I think it was. Oh, good. Okay, because I think that was the point. And then she points out to the Frontenacian ship that is coming and gaining much distance.
Okay.
Yeah.
You see
In the boat.
LaForge doing what he's doing right now.
I think we should head back to
Touchdown?
the ship.
To the gnome. Are you coming?
She's small enough to fit in there that it wouldn't affect you guys whatsoever.
Okay.
I'm actually telling them to steal third.
Everybody in the boat. I'm getting in the boat.
Oh.
Okay.
Anybody who isn't in the boat when I get in the boat is being left behind.
No, I'll get in the boat and I will try to row in a straight line this time.
Don't
I'm
leave 'em up.
swimming this time.
I'm going to use shape water.
Again.
I'm going to use my shape water cantrip and basically make the water move around the boat
Good
faster.
call.
Okay.
Like
Claire,
basically
you're in the boat
streamlining
too,
the
right?
water around the boat.
And Claire, you're in the boat as well?
Yeah, I'm in the boat.
Cool. Need to get confirmed from everybody. All right. Yeah, the boat moves quite smoothly now towards the actual ship.
I wonder if create or destroy water would help with that.
I've only got
Hooks-
one shot with that one though.
It's fine. It's just narrative at this point, and you make it to the ship just fine.
Greetings. We have to leave.
Wait, anchor.
As you begin
Arm the
the
guns.
process, Calamity, you wanna give me just a roll the d20s for me?
Is the Calamity red die?
Ooh.
It fell.
Forge, you think you good? You got a good shot?
Die.
It is acceptable.
13.
I'll line you up. Take the shot.
We are not shooting Calamity.
We do not
You're not
know if
gonna
that is
shoot us.
Calamity.
We're just shooting the French.
We're not shooting anyone. We
I
have
mean,
to
it
be
go
ready
below-
in case they try to attack us. Because
Calamity,
we have
any-
something they want.
LaForge has
Calamity
no
is
time at
so-
all for this conversation. He just goes below deck and starts loading cannons.
Calamity, is
ship
there actually
underway.
any abilities that you have that might be able to assist you at all?
In sailing,
Either in sailing or
I have proficiency in
Watercraft.
water vehicles and navigation tools. And rope.
okay.
Snicker.
So
Chains more
With-
like based upon the layout of the bedchamber.
with complete and utter grace of the creatures you were just fighting, or cat, you see a figure, female figure, dressed in red, fly from the Frontenacian ship that is, you think, inhumanly enough to not be leaped across.
How close
Yeah,
is
she
the
looks like
ship?
she's been flung.
You see like two kiddos like help her with the lift. They've practiced
close
this.
How close is the ship? Are we underway?
You're just drawing anchor at this point. You can't move.
So how close is the galleon to us?
Close enough that someone can be slingshot to their ship that they are familiar with.
Oh,
So,
Narrative.
actually, can she ride in on a cannonball?
Okay, it's impressive. It's not that impressive.
I was thinking going the forge route.
You're legit. We're like, if it were a trebuchet, you just can't figure out how she did. She just literally flung across. And I need
And
to do
cast her.
and can you do a athletics check for me?
Oh, cool. I'm good at those.
Because it looks badass. It looks dangerous as hell. And I'm going to make sure this is played out properly.
Athletics? 15?
Okay. You're able to somehow or other, without very little damage, grab onto the crow's nest and land in the basket. There is a rope attached around your waist, by the way.
Mhm.
And all of you do notice this as well. Captain Calamity climbs her way down and is on the deck of the ship, where all of you are, and the anchor has just finished being raised.
we're leaving.
Ancaster.
Calamity. Before you do anything, this was not my idea.
Spark up a shock bolt.
This was all them. I tried to get them to turn around.
I'm going to need one fucking good reason you took my ship. And I'm giving you to the count of 3.
You needed a
Make
ride?
me a perception check, Calamity.
Who, me?
Calamity.
Okay.
Eight.
Okay, never mind.
Okay, question. How close
Birno,
is
you notice
Birno to me?
Roxanne steps directly behind you. But Calamity doesn't see a thing. But
Okay,
Birno,
question.
she's
Question.
behind you.
How
you want one
close
good reason?
is Birno to me?
Sorry?
How close is Birno to me?
I mean, you both just got off of, from climbing the side of the
Great. I
ship.
put him in a headlock, and I'm like, this fucker stole his cousin who was getting married to then have an affair with her. So they needed to get away, and they decided the only good ship to steal was yours.
We
So-
did it for love.
So let me get
Maybe.
let me get this fucking straight. You stole my ship so this guy could get some like action with his cousin?
Allegedly.
He stole your ship. I went along to make sure they didn't
What is
crash
the other?
it.
It's
What is
not
the
against
other
the
ship
law
doing?
if it happens at sea.
Mike, to answer your question, the other ship is just sitting there. Looks like it's just
Okay,
waiting.
so we're moving away. They're sitting there.
Yeah, and also
Hey,
Cannons are
Calamity is
ready.
attached.
that's good.
Do not shoot Jim and Tim.
Then they should have come over with you.
Can we not?
Also, did you guys
You know,
just
I've
leave
got
that mom
sparks
there?
coming out of my eyes, and both of my hands are lit up.
Melon!
I'm letting this play out. This is brilliant.
I'm given. Claire, you know this ship is my pride, my joy, my everything.
And I am more than prepared to give it back to you.
And I'm just continuing to sail.
It,
Whatever the fuck your name is, and she points her gun at Valen. You get your hands off that steering wheel right fucking now.
Melon, please do as she says. This is her ship.
Keep saying.
My dad is not paying you to steal somebody else's ship.
Her dad's not paying me to have you steal my ship.
That too!
That's how it works.
do you still have Birno in a headlock, by the way?
No, I had pushed him towards Calamity and then just kind of cast him off to the side.
And
To which you go automatically back to Roxanne. She's just like, she didn't hurt you, did she?
Aww.
Fust is over you, Birno.
I am giving you to the count of 3.
Cannons ready.
1.
Can he hear me down below?
Yep. If you shout.
Be ready to fire. You've got 2 choices, Calamity. We borrowed your ship because it was the only ship available and it was not manned.
Jacqueline was here.
She's lovely.
It was
She's
woman.
a very lovely person. Your partner was the one that led us here. So take it up with her. I only know how to sail. I don't know which other ship there was to take. There were no other ships available.
You hear from the galley, I only know how to cook. Sailing ain't my thing.
Thanks, Jacqueline.
Jacqueline, we'll talk later.
Can
Aye,
confirm.
This is my ship.
Dragonborn is along for the ride. This one stole away his true love, and for all we know, we're being chased by the Frontenac authorities. If in any way you are part of the Frontenac authorities or have taken any bounty to recover Roxanne, you're not going to
Fuck
leave
that bullshit! I stole their ship!
If you're the fuzz, you have to tell us.
That's the law.
Okay, wait.
Oh, shit.
Whoa. You stole their ship.
Yeah.
You can assume that they gave it to her, and she's just not going to give it back.
Putting aside the possibility, or the concept of you and two of your little fuck cabana boys being able to sail a galleon,
Claire, can you do
I
an
have a
insight
solution for your plan.
What check?
check? An insight check. Just while this is going on. And just let me know what the result is.
Have you considered Admiral Calamity?
Why, you're not helping.
Get you a hat. A really
But
big
we're,
one.
but we're leaving the ship.
Calamity, you do feel a bit of a tug on the rope. Just as you're pushing farther away. You kind of go move with it just because the ship's
Can we
sailing
stop
away.
drifting? Can we stop drifting for like
We're not
2
drifting, we're
seconds?
sailing away.
I got a 15.
Okay. One thing you do know, Claire, about Calamity, she's willing to negotiate. She's pissed and she wants something.
All right.
We're
Come
gonna-
on. I know we
we're
can
gonna-
negotiate.
Turning the ship about, aiming it back towards the galleon.
Okay.
The SS, Friends with Benefits.
Whatever, I'm going to
Yes,
rename
that's mine now.
The SSFWB.
it. And I'm going to rename it, it's fine. You can have your ship back. We're taking that one.
I need a ride.
It seems like,
Have you considered
have
Admiral
two.
Calamity?
it seems like I have 2 ships and you have none. So,
Or we can throw you overboard. Or we can
Oh,
throw
boy.
your 2 little boys overboard.
Hey.
Oh boy.
You're on this ship, they're on that ship. We're going over there. If you want them over here, ask nicely. You want this ship back? We need a ship. You don't want us to have this one, we're taking that one.
I don't think you understand the point here. That I am a woman of a particular
Spark.
set of skills. Skills I have honed in my extremely long career as a bounty hunter and privateer. Skills that I will not be afraid to use to hunt you down to the ends of the earth should you spur me.
Yeah, you can have your ship back. What do you want?
You owe me for all of the inconvenience you have caused
Oh.
me.
Terrible inconvenience waking up next to your 2 cabana boys and then realizing your
They
ship
are
has gone to
children!
steal someone else's.
They are orphans!
That's gross.
They are orphans that I took in!
Grimace, you're thinking of something completely different here.
Oh,
I do not
We're taking a
fornicate
ship.
with
It's either
children.
this ship or that one. You want this one? We're taking that one. I don't see the problem.
The problem here is that you spurred me.
Yes,
That
yes.
you
Take it up with
took
her. She's the one
something
that
of
pointed us in
mine.
the direction. Your quarrel isn't with us. Your quarrel is with her.
ride.
My quarrel is with all of you. Except for you. She points to Grimace. You're on thin ice.
She
I
doesn't
want-
quarrel with me. That's all I'm saying.
Until you fire that cannon.
I didn't fire it at her
Yet.
yet.
Claire,
Yes.
you know that I can be a reasonable woman.
Yes, I do.
I believe we can make an arrangement that will work to our mutual benefit.
Mm-hmm.
I may require your assistance in the future. I would assume you and the friends with benefits would be more than willing to assist me in this matter.
I would never do anything to cross you. This you know.
Ellen, do you continue to spark, or have you calmed
Well,
down
I
a
haven't
bit?
turned it off.
Okay.
My hands and my eyes are continually flecking blue. Lightning sparks arcing between them. Running up and down my hair.
And LaForge, you're standing by?
Standing by.
I simply would like the acknowledgement that you did something wrong, and that you will make it up to me in the future. I know it's so hard for you to do that, Claire.
Not my problem.
It is your fucking problem.
Calamity, pick a ship.
It didn't sound unreasonable.
Calamity, pick a ship.
Valen,
We
shut
don't have
up.
time for this.
Calamity, I done fucked up. I acknowledge that I fucked up,
Yes.
and I will make it up to you in the future.
Now then, we can be reasonable now. I will give you the shitty ship over there.
Which clearly is like dwarfing this ship by a bit. Shitty doesn't even begin to describe how nice it looks.
The alcohol.
Forge, we're leaving.
The alcohol cabinet cleared out in like 2 days.
Where are we going?
To the other ship.
Calamity, you see LaForge come back up on the ship.
Hi, LaForge.
Hello,
Jacqueline, come on.
Admiral.
Jacqueline. The two kids told me you were watching the ship while I was gone.
Oh, you know me, Captain. I fell asleep. It's long days for a ship in a galley.
Would you please go with them, make sure they don't fuck it up, and write to me. You know how much I enjoy your letters.
Oh, of course, darling. Oh, I got to start packing all me pots and pans. I gotta. Oh, wait, I have a brand new galley I'm going to go see. No, this is a bloody great upgrade.
They've got the cast iron shit.
Oh,
The ones
I'll be
you
back
don't
in
scrub.
5 sec. I'll be back in like 2 shakes.
Don't
She
forget the
hurries
cheese
back
board.
up.
Wait, I'll help you pack.
Oh, yes, the cheese board. And then you hunt her underneath it. And she's like shouting off different things. Like, oh, get that. I'll bring that too. I'll bring all the cheese. Just bring all the cheese.
Grab
It's
that
fine.
and did-
They may owe you, but the cheese board comes with us.
You can take your cheese board.
It's my mahogany cheese board. I'm coming with me.
That was not a negotiation.
Just,
All of you.
And then he goes to their ship.
As you can see, I can be a reasonable woman. And this is without alcohol in my system. I'm surprised the collective hangover hasn't killed me yet. Valen, I'm assuming you drove while I was away.
And you'll
I
know,
hear this,
Calamity,
right?
there's not a scratch.
Congrats on not fucking this ship up.
I mean, it's pretty impressive for not having any actual acknowledgments to any of this, the god of the sea. But you do you.
This ship's very special to me. If you fucked it up, I would have known. Though I will probably have to check the captain's quarters.
I wouldn't. Yeah, you might need to.
I want to change the bedding.
You're going to want to change the bedding. That was the first place Claire went. And I looked at a map.
There are plenty of
So-
times. Or I keep
The
good
reason why you
alcohol.
might want to change the bedding is because of those two.
Oh, come on! In my bed!
You might want to scrub the ceiling. It kind of looks like a Jackson Pollock painting in there.
Okay. I'm not going to give you shit for the fact she's your cousin or she was engaged to someone else. I will give you shit for the fact that it's in my fucking bed!
Well, that's exactly
In
what
fairness,
they were doing,
it was
yes.
the wedding night.
You just described it
gonna-
as a fucking bed, so
I'm going to, I'm
I
gonna
don't
try
see
to
the-
shoot a bullet to hit right past his ear. Not hit his ear, but to give him the bang.
Hang
Natural
on,
one.
my nose might be in the way. We should
Well, you're not
we should roll with a penalty on this.
I think he already got the bang.
I will get a. Actually, I'll get an attack roll from Calamity, but I'm also gonna get a Dex save from Birino as well.
I'm spending a grit point to give myself advantage.
Okay. You just wanna injure the guy? Yeah, not.
No,
actually-
I don't want to injure him. I want to damage his hearing.
Whoa.
Well, that's just mean.
Oh, now.
Just give him a
Are you
little bit of
attacking
the
us
wop
now?
for 30 seconds.
Meow.
Whoops. Is that rolled with advantage for some reason?
I really hate to fuck up this
Oh,
shit
did it
with
roll?
the
Did it roll
thunder
twice?
It
Yeah.
looks like it did.
I'll take your first one.
But it looks like it's on normal, so I don't know why it did that twice.
May have
Just
accidentally hit it
accidentally
twice.
double-click.
I'll take the first one.
Okay. The first one's much better. It's 22.
24.
Oh.
So nothing serious. This is all just flavor.
Yeah, this is Calamity
This
trying
is
to be
all
like,
just flavor. Birino, the earring you had on one ear is now gone. And so is part of the earlobe that's there.
What I would
But quick and
see
painless.
is Calamity shooting at my associate.
And your associate's still standing right.
Yeah, so I
If
draw
you
my
want to
sword.
do a perception check, I can always see if you've seen the earring fly off. If you want.
At the point that I hear any gunshot, I
Mike,
go
you're
down
frozen?
below deck and prepare the cannons.
I draw my sword. And I turn to Calamity and say, I demand satisfaction.
Oh boy.
Wait, I thought you got that last night.
you got plenty of that in my bed chambers last night from what I'm hearing.
I
Roxanne
believe
just,
she called
just
it a
pulls on
fucking
your
bed.
she just pulls on your sleeve, just like let it just Birno, maybe just let it be.
No, I can't let an insult like that stand.
You insulted all over my bed sheets and the ceiling.
Oh my god. Honestly, Valen, let them sort it out.
My balls were full. That has nothing to do with you already know my hearing.
Been waiting for this for quite a long time.
You see Roxanne just go beet red.
She did put on the red light.
Your lack, therefore, of blue balls is not my problem.
Shooting at my hearing is, though. No, come to
I
it.
was aiming there. I could have missed. It could have been worse. Claire, tell him it could have been worse.
Oh, it could have been so much worse.
Draw your sword, Calamity. We're fighting to the first blood.
Woo!
I think I got you there a little.
Oh, that's it. I'm rolling an
Technically-
attack on her.
Technically, first blood has happened, but go ahead.
Okay. I cannot be surprised. I am alert.
I'm not
And
exactly.
he's not really.
surprising you.
He's making a big show of doing this. He's making sure that you're well aware of what's going on.
Is there a way to subdual attack someone with the rapier, or do I have to just stab her for reals?
Non-lethal damage exists.
Is there a subdual option there? Actually, Mike, you're my more knowledgeable player.
I mean, theoretically, you could do like you could attempt to subdue. You basically, for the same reason why she took the trick shot. you could theoretically flavor it so that you're hitting somebody with the pommel of the dagger and knocking them out, as opposed to with a sneak attack, as opposed to something else like that.
Yeah,
Now-
it wouldn't actually be a sneak attack.
Yeah, it would just
there's
be probably
nothing
regular.
sneaky about what I'm doing.
You just don't
but
want
I-
to try to. You don't want to try to hurt her.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's
Is
not
anyone
going for the
within
kill.
5 feet of Calamity?
Well, I mean, since you stepped forward, Birno is.
Is anyone else within 5 feet of Calamity?
No.
I'm below deck helping.
All right,
Wreckoning her.
I'll just roll. I'll roll the rapier attack, and we'll see what
Yeah.
happens at least that far. Because if I miss, then maybe this makes it kind of
It's
moot.
true. And just what is your AC? You can always tell me privately too, Calamity, if you'd like. But I'd say it out.
She only has leather armor on her character sheet, so it's a 14.
Okay, so unfortunately your swing does miss, Birno.
Mhm.
But from what you can tell, Calamity, this man knows his way around a sword very, very well. You're not surprised per se. You dodge it expertly.
Okay.
But as much as he's appears either hungover, drunk, or some form of sloshness,
All three, actually.
all three.
He's walking funny the next morning.
He's walking funny the next morning, especially after. But he seems like he can hold his own.
I'm gonna pull out the whip from my belt,
Cool.
and I'm just gonna aim for his hand. Try to
Okay.
draw a little bit. Oh, I'm used to rainbow die. I'm gonna try to draw a little bit of blood, not try to like take his arm off or anything, but just be like, no,
Mhm.
yeah.
Is Birno wearing like his giant,
Dueling gloves.
yeah, the dueling gloves?
Oh yeah,
Of
he's
the,
ready for this.
Oh, then I would aim for some other like exposed.
That'd be my nose.
Aim for the tip of his
Yeah,
nose.
go for the nose.
It
Forget
always
the low hanging fruit. You go for the nose.
19 to hit.
Jesus, you know how bad that would hurt? I've got an AC of 14, so that hits.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to do non-lethal damage.
Maybe take a roll and do half.
Okay, so I only roll 1d4 plus 3. So I'll just take.
Like half it.
So 2 points of nose damage.
Okay. So just the tip of the whip just brushes, and that's enough to just nick the tip of your nose there, Birno. It does sting like a mofo.
Yeah, I bet it would.
Are you satisfied?
Never! Take another swipe at her.
That was first
boy.
blood.
Now,
P.S.
technicalities, you do draw a drop of blood that drops onto deck.
This doesn't say
Of Calamity's blood?
No, Birno's. Birno's
Okay.
nose blood.
Ah!
Oh boy.
Yeah. Problem is, in hindsight, that actually was first blood, so I should have stopped.
What did you roll?
20.
You rolled a 25.
You feeling lucky, punk? You're gonna have to re-roll that.
Well, if you
You
would have,
got a feat for that?
yeah, we could
I have the lucky feet.
we could
Alright.
rewind it and just have Birno not attack
Luck-
because it was first blood.
Yeah, I'm also willing to do that as well.
Okay, if you guys are both willing to, it is
Yep.
technically first blood.
Alright.
So yeah. But yeah, I will definitely say Calamity, you're definitely shaken. Birno, you're definitely shaken as well.
And half deaf. Let's not forget how this started.
Shaken and stirred.
Yeah.
Calamity's gonna lean into Bierno's good ear and just be like, "You did some good fighting there." You're just off by like just the tip of your nose.
So just like shrug her off and just.
Yeah, it just gives a shrug. You definitely feel a bit of a shove there, Calamity.
And she's gonna put the whip back on her belt. And
I guess I put my sword away.
and she's just like, okay then, now that that's taken care of, you guys can get the big ship. I can have mine back.
My baby.
Cannons are ready.
You know what, LaForge? If you want to shoot your own ship, go right ahead.
No, he already went over to the other ship and he prepared the cannons over there.
God, my nose is
People are
on
yelling,
fire!
"Cannons ready!"
That was delayed.
Plan.
Like, zoom in on
Calamity.
the nose. It's like, that will leave a mark.
Calamity is gonna walk over to Claire.
The ships at this point do sort of brush side to side and are just sort of drifting side by side. So if you're wanting to transfer over to the galleon, you're able to transfer over to the galleon.
Jimmy, Timmy, set up the
Jacqueline.
fancy bridge thing they have with the rope.
All right, get the gangplank.
Gangplank.
The fancy thing or whatnot.
Yeah, but I don't know what the
The big cheese board.
And you hear Jim go,
mean-
"All right, the fancy thing. Okay."
Really, really big cheese board.
huge ass cheese board.
Speaking of, you see this tucked under, or see this like mahogany, very nice mahogany cheese board that's like tucked under Jacqueline's arm,
Jacqueline,
and she's just like, "I
expect you to keep me updated.
will."
Let me know if they treat you poorly.
Oh, they won't, love.
You won't, will you?
I will
We won't.
guard her with my life.
Good.
And she smiles sweetly at the grimace. I got my own dragon friend.
The good woman.
I'm gonna miss you. I'm gonna miss your cooking.
You can always pick up me sister. We both are good cooks.
I'm gonna miss your cooking.
Who?
I know.
You send word if anything goes wrong,
Or if we need your help.
or if you need my help. You know how to get in contact with me,
Aye, aye.
because the world always knows of a good Calamity.
That's for darn sure. I'm gonna miss you too, Captain. And she gives you the biggest dwarf hug ever that she can muster. Pets you where she can reach, so like on your arm, and then just waddles onto the ship. Come here, miss.
Well, Claire, I used up my human touching for today, so
Does it count that I'm not fully human?
I mean, I guess it half counts.
I mean, if it helps, she bit the neck off of a cat in the
I have
island.
questions.
We can address that later.
Yes, yes.
I will grab Calamity's hand, bow low, kiss it, and bid her adieu.
Bit her what?
Adieu!
Claire,
Show us on the doll where the adieu is.
We're trying to have a moment here, people!
Yes, let them have a moment. Please.
no, I'll be thinking about you. Sorry things didn't work out.
It's the life of a siren.
The life of a bounty hunter.
Just safe sails, alright?
And smooth singing.
When you need that favor, look me up.
I don't think it'll be hard to reach. Your dad still owes me a paycheck.
That's true.
He said get you there safely, and I did. And I'm
did
gonna
get it?
charge him for any, the made-up damages I'm about to say you guys did to my ship.
Good thing you didn't say deliver me home.
I can help with that.
No!
You want
No!
damages?
No! No! Please don't.
spark up the hand. Hold it right above the rail, leading down the thing. We can do some superficial. I can carve a name. I can burn it into the wood.
Oh,
Please don't.
Please don't.
Velen was here.
Velen, just come on, off the ship. Onto our new one, let's go.
So I do the exact same thing that Claire did. I bow.
And then eat a cat.
Show us on the doll.
Yeah!
Oh God.
I offer my hand to Calamity, Captain. I send a jolt through it. Like a joy buzzer.
Oh,
Veldon. Thank you for not
Been a pleasure, Captain.
my ship.
Admiral.
Bye, LaForge.
Smoky Kitty.
Sorry.
Just as
Let
I
me
walk away,
let me
just
say
as
this
I'm
louder
walking
for
over the
Biano.
gangplank. This is
Oh,
walking over the gangplank.
What? What?
Roxanne whispers into your good air. Say goodbye.
Okay. Oh, goodbye. I yell it though because I can't hear myself.
Good.
thank you, Captain.
Bye, Grimace. Bye, Jacqueline. Bye, Veldon. Please fuck off.
Breathe for the wishing of what for you'll
I
never
stop halfway up
know.
the gangplank.
What's that?
I stop halfway up the gangplank.
Okay.
Reach back to the edge of her ship.
And what do you do?
Send just enough electricity through it to give a little score mark.
You
As I
see
run my
Calamity scream in agony.
That's the name.
Holding on to
Captain.
her arm.
Yeah, she just screamed like bloody murder, like you just put a gash through her.
I go and punch Velen in the face.
Oh boy.
We'll
You
keep
couldn't
this one
leave
to
on
the-
frickin' parting terms. Oh my god, you guys.
Hey, look, I rolled a 17.
Wait a minute. So I
Hang
didn't
on.
hear any of that. Sorry, my headset went out.
You
I
getting
noticed
punched
this.
in the face, son.
You do see Claire come for you.
Oh, I have no idea that was happening. I didn't.
Yeah,
hear.
no, Claire's. Sorry, yeah. So
Okay.
you do notice, yes, because Calamity screams bloody murder, like you just did a cut into her, quite deeply.
Huh.
And yeah, then Claire formally introduces her fist to your face. What is your AC? You still have your armor on.
Yeah, not so great. 14.
Yeah, they're formally introduced and things connect. There's a connection made.
Hey, look, 4 damage. Max damage on a punch.
Okay, I'll
Isn't
say
the
it's
punch
more...
1 plus strength?
I don't have any strength.
I know, but I thought unarmed combat was like 1 damage.
Is it 1
Unless
damage?
you had like a special feat. Oh wait, no, sorry, you're a monk.
unarmed
Never mind.
strike?
Never mind.
I'm a
You're a
monk.
monk. You're a monk.
Yeah, there we
Sorry,
go.
sorry. My bad.
Oh, good.
Cool.
Yeah. Then
Yeah.
right across
okay.
the face.
Hold on. Reach back, touch the same spot, and send my sorry. My lay on hands through it for 5 points.
Calamity, you feel the spot on your hand sort of not burn or tingle anymore. And if there was any blood, it's gone.
And so move my hand, the scratch is gone off of
The scratch
off of
on
the ship.
Off the ship, yeah, that scratch is gone.
Fascinating.
And yeah, Calamity doesn't look so much in pain anymore.
Huh.
I will say though, Claire's punch does connect, but I'm not going to say your face. I'm going to say your arm.
Oh.
Sorry. Because he is doing a
I don't
good
know,
thing. Because he is trying to right a thing that he did. And I will allow that. But I will
No, I'm fine
also
with
make
that.
sure that it is connected. Yeah, you definitely feel it in your arm where Calamity did feel it at one point, but now you're feeling it in your arm. Mostly because Claire punched you in the arm.
What the fuck did you do that for?
You do notice they also fixed it too.
Still, what the fuck did you
hunch.
do that for?
Hunch.
Smogus.
Education.
Education.
All y'all-
Edu-fucking-cation.
All y'all saw it.
Motherfucking piece
Very
of low-life dirt. Get on the boat.
Very interesting.
Do you head back
Continue onto
onto
the
the galleon? Yeah, there you go. As soon as everyone's onto the other ship on the galleon, Jim and John pull the gangplank over. Well, actually, they push it back onto your ship, which, LaForge, if you're on there, you give a hand to them.
Retracting gangplank.
And, yeah. Set sail in whatever direction you like to go to. Ship's
That way.
partway. Wherever you decide to go, Calamity, your ship happens to head in the opposite direction.
She's probably got another job lined up somewhere.
And all y'all got the open sea to explore.
Before we
And
get
that
out
is
of
where we're gonna end it.
before we get out of range, LaForge is going to hand signal over to Calamity. May the Lord of the Forge give you Godspeed.
Calamity's gonna use the only hand signal she knows.
Oh my god.
No.
I knew where that was going.
Yeah.
I love this bitch.
Fair enough.
Oh, she does do like when she tries to make sure no one's looking, when she sees Claire, she's just like
You know that's her symbol for me too.
Calamity is sending mixed signals.
Evidently.
I don't think that was for you, LaForge.
And that is where we end game.
oh my god. I asked if I could potato you guys and I was told no.
I gave the instruction of no.
I could not
Let's
potato
find
you
alternative methods and not kill off most of my cast. Thank you. So, thank you for sparing them, Michelle. And thank you for coming on to this game again. That was intense roleplay, you guys. That was incredible.
Is everyone okay?
Be sure to check in with each other. We can do that after the recording is done as well, or after this is done.
Oh, I'm fine. I've been below
yeah.
deck
Go
most of the
like
game.
True.
We're all
Look,
players
Forge
here.
has
We're
the
all
guns
having a
ready
good
for me.
time, and we're all in relationship at all time. This is supposed to be fun. I hope everyone had fun. I hope you at home were watching and having fun too. Steve, help me out here. We're plugging our Patreon
Yes,
for Vancouver by Night.
we do have Patreon. I will put that in the chat. But if you wanted to, plug it, that's fine.
Yeah, if you want to support what we do here or any vampire games that we play on Saturdays with Steve, the storyteller, telling it, please feel free to give what you can to our Patreon or anything that you can tip onto Twitch as well. Please, the subscribers do help us make the show end up being better for you. I mean, look at me, I'm practically disappearing here. Let's work on these visual effects, okay? In the meantime, I'm also going to get everyone to sign off, starting with our lovely guest. Where can they find you?
Hi, my name's Michelle C. Light. You can find me on Twitter at Michelle C. Light. Things I can plug. Virtual as of like today, February 11th. Virtual HorrorCon's coming up next weekend, and I am running not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 non-streamed games and 1 stream game for Virtual HorrorCon. I'm doing 3 Vampire the Masquerade games and 1 Call of Cthulhu and 1 werewolf game. Tickets are still available for 3 out of the 4 of them. I think my Hikata game just sold out. But tickets do sometimes come back. Proceeds from each of the ticket sales goes towards the Black Girls Code and the Blind Cat Rescue and Sanctuary. So please, when you're not using your kittens as popcorn chicken nuggets, please go check out the Blind Cat Rescue. You can also find me at Michelle C. Light, where I'll talk about all the other cool stuff I do. I'm a reader, I'm a writer, storyteller, role player, huge dork, fucking dork, holy shit, such dork.
And a delight as well.
Thanks again for the bits, Martlet
Thank you.
Games.
Ooh,
And yes,
yeah.
again, thank you so much for playing with us. Twice now. We'll definitely be calling you back for sure.
Yes.
I mean, the world can always use a little bit more calamity.
Always.
And then we're back to our regular cast as well. Kelly, sign off.
Well, that was a thing. I'm Kelly. I played Grimace. That was a lot of fun. I am unfortunately not available anywhere else on social media or anything, but you can find me here every Wednesday being an ass.
Aaron?
Hey there. I don't have any other social media accounts, but you can still see me here, same bat time, same bat channel next week.
Same Burano time.
Yeah,
Oh.
Oh yeah.
that too.
Bethany.
I am tired, but that's fine.
Rightly so.
My social media, you can find me under Dark Ninja Raven on Instagram or TikTok if you wish to follow me. I am an avid cosplayer, so if you're an anime nerd, feel free to look me up. Otherwise, you'll see me here next Wednesday.
Mike.
Hi, Mike, played Velen. You can catch my cosplay pre-COVID adventures and hopefully more stuff after at Canadian Captain America on Instagram and Facebook. You can catch me every now and then at playing Julian Mendrick on Vancouver by Night. You can catch me here. Catch me Tuesdays playing Into the Abyss on
The Overlords
channel. And
I'll
we
put
have
that in the
another special game coming down the pipe, which will probably end up on Fridays. Soon to be announced.
And last but not least, Steve.
That's me. I am Steve. Usually I'm the storyteller for this wacky bunch. Well, not this wacky bunch. Rose is in there. Mike is occasionally in there. Occasionally we'll probably pop Michelle in there. Some other people in there too. We do that on Saturdays, but we start off over on the Level Up Dice channel at 3 p.m. PST for Vancouver Adjacent by Night. Then we hop over to my channel, which is this one. If you don't know how to get here by now, I have no fucking clue how to help you. We do the Vancouver by Night with a bunch of vampires. There's vampires all over that game. And I do the Overlord channel over there with Mike on Tuesdays. Here on Wednesdays for this, pretty much everything. And that Friday game that Mike has referenced is news coming soon-ish. Maybe? Who knows? That one's D&D as well. So yeah, we're pretty much starting to fill up the nights of doing stuff. And we are going to be heading for partner, hopefully, at some point, if we can get enough average viewers. That's the only stumbling block, really.
Help us out. Help us out.
Hard same.
Can
Yeah.
confirm.
And of course, I'm Rose. I'm your dungeon mistress for today, minus all the BDSM leather. And on that note, we're going to say bye, everybody.
Aren't we
Bye.
gonna
We're gonna
arg?
sign off what we normally do with a big rousing R on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Arg. Thanks, everybody.
Arg.
Q. Arg.
Arg.
Help us out, or I'll set fire to Calamity ship. What?
Whoa. Alrighty, see you later, everybody.
Oh well.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.